Hi guys, welcome. In this video, I have some jokes for you. So be prepared to laugh. As it is said, laughter is the best medicine. So here we go. Peanut butter! The mouse exclaimed. And then climbed on top of the lid and started dancing. A second mouse saw him and asked, "What are you doing?" The first mouse, still shaking his tail, pointed at the lid and said, "Array, it says, twist to open." During afternoon tea, at the kindergarten, a 5-year-old boy was talking to an employee serving the meal. "I want some more bread," the child said. "There is something missing there," the employee replied. "Think about it carefully." "I know," the boy said in delight. After careful thought, "I want some more bread with butter." An art lover spent some time talking to an artist and then decides to buy one of his pictures. "An excellent choice. I devoted 10 years to that picture," comments the artist. "You spent 10 years painting the picture?" Art lover asked. "No, it took 1 day to paint it, but I spent rest of that time trying to sell it," said the artist. Sitting in a bar, a man looked at his glass in a hesitant manner. Then a tough-looking guy approached him, snatched his glass from his hand, and drank the contents. The hesitant man looked at him, shook his head, and said, "That's what I call bad luck." "What do you mean by bad luck?" asked the unfriendly man angrily. "2 weeks ago, my parents died in an accident. I lost my job. My wife was unfaithful to me. And when I finally decided myself to poison, you came and drank my poison. Isn't that just a bad luck?"
On a sports day in school, a 7-year-old boy was in second place in a 100-meter race. As he was running, his mother stood up and shouted to encourage her. He suddenly changed course and ran up to her to ask her what she said.
This joke is told by someone. My mother is involved in several charities and home businesses. She gets many phone calls every day and routinely cuts me off so she can answer the calls waiting. I called her the other day with important news and could not bear another disruption. So I grabbed my cell phone and dialed her a second time. Just as she answered the first line, she said, "Hello? Hi mom, it's me." "Oh, I guess I didn't do it right. just a minute, she replied. Hello? Mom, it's me. Something must be wrong with my phone, she said, bewildered. No, Mom, I'm on both the lines, I replied. I need your undivided attention, and this is the only way I can get it. A joke narrated by someone. My friend's aunt traveled to New York with two friends to celebrate her 75th birthday. They decided to dine in their hotel's fine restaurant for their last dinner. As they rode the elevator down, a very tall man entered with a large dog. The woman became very nervous. When the dog began to sniff them, the man said sternly, "Sit." To that, the three women promptly fell on the ground, to the young man's amusement. After the scare, the woman went to the dinner and laughed about what had happened. The following day, when they went to pay the hotel bill, they found it had already been paid. Their companion in the elevator was a big basketball star. He had decided to pay the bill of the three women who had given him such a big laugh.
A joke told by a woman. I bought new toothbrushes for the family and told my husband his was the green one, and told my grandson that his was the blue toothbrush. The red one was mine. A few weeks later, I noticed my toothbrush was looking much more worn than the other two. So I asked my husband, "What color is your new toothbrush?" "Red," he replied. "No, it isn't, Grandpa." My grandson said, "Mine's the red one."